Sun dragons.
Stop talking about
'Cause you're
fucking
trying to get
sun
the
dragons.
No,
Stop talking about fucking sun dragons. We're fucking
Let's
podcasting now,
talk
bro.
about the story of when we got 8
Birthing.
sun
Fuck
dragons
I'm
in
talking about.
Dragon Quest.
They are
You guys are
birthing,
fucking
and I
nerds.
can't stop.
Yeah, you
Oh
nerd.
my god. All right. Anyways.
What were you expecting?
All right. Anyways.
Hi.
Welcome to the
Hi.
welcome to the Funny Fucking Stories
Hi.
podcast, which does not stand for the fuck's sakes podcast. This is episode
I
number
like you
2.
Podcast.
This episode. Shut the fuck up. I fucked your mom. Actually, that reminds me of a story.
Tell me there's a story behind
Actually, no, there is a story behind that, and it involves you, Brody.
What?
Okay, remember?
You
Okay.
fucked Brody's mom when and
No,
how?
no. The first time me and Brody ever hung out, I told him a joke that I was basically like, "Yeah, man, I fucked your mom last night," or some shit like that. And this was back when Brody was like such like a goody two shoes kid, and he was so innocent. He's like, "Why would you say that about my mom?" And I felt so
Holy shit, Brody, you must have been really fucked up.
I
Oh my
felt
God.
so
We ruined you.
bad. I felt so guilty in that moment because I'm used to like fucking bantering back and forth with Dylan. Like we fucking just shit on each other constantly, and then I hang out with Brody, and he's like, "That makes me sad."
I used to be really insecure about those jokes. I always told them all the time as a kid. So Zach told me, and by that time I was kind of like non-phased by it. So I reverse psychology and I went like, "What? Why would you do that?"
I thought you were being genuine. I was like,
No, I was 100% just like.
I literally.
I was so it was
I
hilarious.
literally felt so guilty at that moment. You guilt tripped the shit out of me.
I literally on from that. I had an entire 2 straight months from my time at 7 Persons where I got to school in the morning and I had notes on my desk that were all your mama jokes. 2 months. 2 months of just like the sticky notes, just all the way down my desk. And I read like all of them, and I was like, "That's a good one." I learned a lot of
That's
Star
a good
Wars
your
ones.
mama joke.
I learned a lot of Star Wars.
Your mama's so fat she ate the entire
Pinnacle of
McDonald's.
comment.
Where the
Okay.
fuck? Okay. Anyways, we have two new faces in this podcast today, or I mean, I guess voices if you're listening, if you're not watching the stream or on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Introduce yourselves, boys.
Yo, fucking name's Max. Maximus12 on Twitch. I'm the retard of the group that does dumb shit all the time. Basically, that's it. That's me.
All right, Dylan, how about you?
I'm Prophet Mountain Dew. I make shit like that for fun.
Yeah,
That's pretty much all you need to know.
he makes a lot. He makes a lot of weapons, so I know where I'm going when the zombie apocalypse hits.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Okay, hold on. I got a great story to start off. So this one's about me and Dylan. On Dylan's birthday, we decided it would be a great idea to take a nice bad joint, onto the school roof and smoke it.
And then we
Oh,
were
yeah.
presented with a certain problem once we had smoked the joint. How the fuck do we get off the roof?
So we're sitting on this school roof thinking, how the fuck do we get down? Because we're baked.
Oh my god, man.
That
Did
was
you go
before
up
you
in a
guys-
ladder or something, or did you climb?
No, we climbed up. Like, there's
Right.
a certain spot where we can get on the school roof pretty easy.
Well, there's probably
Yeah,
a ladder down.
It's kind of a pain in the ass to get down, is the thing.
Yeah,
You
'cause
kind of just have to jump off the roof, and it's like 11 feet tall.
Oh my God.
I mean, if you're Dylan, you break your ankles. So
Okay, so how
you
did
can't
you,
exactly.
Hey, there's another story.
How did you get off the roof? Though?
Segue right the fuck into where. Remember when
Alright.
we were playing Man Tracker that one day, and you were running for the fucking bell tower, and I just jumped off the fucking roof, and you did not know what the hell to think. He's like, "Is he alive?" And I get up, and he's like, "Oh shit!" He goes,
He's
Okay, hold on.
Did you win the game of Man Tracker though?
I did not. I got one.
I won, but
You
he
really
definitely-
pulled that ninja move and didn't win?
Okay. He
Yeah,
stopped moving.
Brody's too fucking fast, man.
He stopped moving. You have to realize that I'm running
He's
towards
like half my
like
size.
towards the thing in the middle of the schoolyard, and he jumps off the school. And he like hits the ground. He stops moving. I was like, "Oh, Nike,
He
he's
just
dead." And then
he
I, like,
just
got
falls
close
on
and
the
then he got
ground
up
and is
and he was like,
completely
"What are you
fucking
doing?"
emotionless.
Okay. Now here's the funny part. I
Fuck
believe
your asshole, bitch.
Bro, 10, 15 minutes earlier, a cop came to the school and said, "Hey, I don't give a fuck on the school roof, just don't fall off."
And then I jumped off.
Dumbass.
Like it was the sexiest landing ever too. I did like a PhD flopper off the
PhD flopper.
Like wing spread glider things so that you can Batman glide off the side of that roof.
That'd be awesome.
And it's like the backside is all like embroidered and stuff like that.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So
Like
this is a
flying
more
squirrel,
recent.
but it's a flying Dylan.
So this is a more recent story. Zach, you weren't here either. Were Brandon, but Brody, Dylan, Sydney, Logan, and I think Angel were all there. And I take this little small green edible.
Oh, small green
Oh,
edible. Yeah.
this guy.
It's
Okay.
a piece of chocolate, like the size of like 4 Tic Tacs. Like fuck
So I
off.
think, so I eat it. I
It-
think about 20
yeah.
minutes, and I'm like, this shit ain't doing nothing. About an hour later, I'm on the couch,
Bad
like,
mistake. That's
No,
that-
he was actually dead.
That's a
I was
rookie
fucking
mistake.
dead.
That's such a rookie mistake for eating edibles. Oh, this edible ain't shit, and then fuck it.
dude. Apparently, at one point, while I was like half asleep, half awake, I had a boner. For
Oh,
Brody.
Yeah, you probably
Like,
just got morning wood, so because you were so fucking like just zoned out.
POV Max.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, dude. Fucking. Oh my god. Oh,
I-
it's like, well,
I just remember that time where I remember like after we got like I that one night at like the apartment where fucking me and Dylan took like the exact same amount of weed pretty much or like I took maybe like a little bit less than him, but I was like still pretty up there. And like Dylan's weed is like street weed, and it's a lot stronger than the shit that I was used to, which was like government sanctioned weed or whatever the fuck, which is like weak shit. And this is like when I remember like afterwards, like I was so fucking zoned out of it, like me and Dylan,
done
I
for.
literally couldn't fucking move. I spilled chocolate milk everywhere, all over the couch because I was that baked. And
I fucking remember that. Yeah.
I remember we were all done for. Like we were all so
were all
fucking.
like-
Night that Max puked in your room and then tried to clean it up with a vacuum cleaner.
No.
No,
no,
that was
That's New Year's.
that was alcohol. That was
Yeah,
alcohol. That
you
wasn't
remember
weed.
that.
That wasn't weed.
New Year's was
Alright.
Kino.
I raised my hand.
But
I raised my hand.
I remember like that I remember afterwards Dylan was like, yeah, that was the most baked I've ever been, and I took just as much as you. I was like, that's the most baked you've ever been. I was like, I could have died.
And then there's me fucking sitting on the couch like,
Yeah.
Literally going through that.
No,
that's
the thing
this is
that
what
okay,
my
the thing that
body-
I was super impressed with was Max was doing VR. Max took like the same amount, and he was doing VR after that. But like,
oh
I mean,
yeah, fuck.
after VR, you were done. Like you were completely like
Oh,
you just like went to
I was
bed.
fucking. Yeah, I was-
But you
Okay.
you were
to me,
doing VR
man.
after that,
Is
which
that
is
the fucking Firefly from Princess and the Frog?
Remember when we watched that and we were like, "Yep, that's Max," and he was like,
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
since Dylan brought up the New Year's, so here's how it went. So I arrived early, so me and Zach started drinking early. So by the time everyone else got there, me and Zach are already fucking drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so me,
Drunk.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
because we had like two, like, or because we already had like like a half and half by the time Brandon came, and plus like two more drinks after that.
Yeah.
And then Brandon comes with this fucking Baiju shit,
Oh, and the skip no.
which is like, which was like what, like 52% or something.
It was 86.
Yeah, I brought 3 whole things of alcohol. I brought Hypnotic, Vink, I think it's like
Yeah.
Vink or Vin,
The Baiju was
and
80%.
Baiju.
And me
40%, 40%, and 52%.
and me and Max are like so drunk at this point that we're like drinking this Baiju shit like water, and we're like, this isn't even that strong.
And then hours go by. Fucking Zach is laying on the couch, fucking dead. Brody's feeding him nachos. And Zach's like, I wanna go bed.
But wait, you missed the concoction we made. Remember?
Oh,
We
God,
mixed
no.
every
God,
type. We
dude.
mixed every. We
'Cause you're
dared each other
playing,
to mix every type of booze together that we had.
That's because we were playing Smash.
Like,
that night. We were playing Smash
Oh
that
yeah,
night.
yeah.
We were playing Smash and we were doing the drinking game where if you
Oh, yeah,
if
we
you lose the
played-
game, it's shots based off of where your placement was, and then whoever won the game had to take the least amount of shots so that person was usually the most sober.
Yeah.
No, with Smash was
Brody.
just stay eternally smashed.
Brody, you're thinking of the one at your place. The one at
Yeah, that
Zach's
was
place.
like 2 New Year's ago.
Yeah, the one at Zach's, the one at
2018.
Zach's place. We grabbed
true.
numbers that
Place
we
was-
grabbed little sticks that had numbers on them, right?
I can't even remember
you
that.
were-
I was that drunk.
I
Yeah,
remember that.
Oh, they're playing the King game. That's
I
right.
don't remember.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
played-
yeah. And
Yeah.
the winner got to choose the loser's drink. So me and
Oh,
Zach,
no.
That's
each
right.
one matched
Okay.
against each other, and I go behind this bar
We
with
used
Zach.
those
and-
sticks for the gift exchange too.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
I
I'm
remember that now.
pouring-
I remember.
I'm fucking pouring every alcohol possible on that counter into Zach's cup for him. Fucking
It was so fucked.
That must have been insane.
I think I
Dude,
drank that whole thing.
Hopefully they were
Fucking
all
beans.
hard.
It was
I tried
gross.
It, and it was awful.
It
I
was
like.
yeah,
I
yeah, it was
died.
disgusting.
Didn't
But
want-
Were
like
they all liquors?
you have
Or
to
were there
remember,
some lights?
you have to remember at that point we were so fucking drunk that we did not taste it at all.
Yeah,
Like,
we just
literally,
fucking
we just
downed
downed
that
it.
bitch.
Yeah.
And then about like 20 minutes later, Zach's on the couch fucking dead. Brody's feeding him nachos, and Zach's like,
I'm like,
wanna go bed.
oh.
I remember that, like I was talking.
like
fuck
you
was I
fucking
doing?
idiot.
Dude,
I
not-
just
I don't know
You
what
were
you're
just
doing.
on the fucking couch. You were just on the
I was
couch.
probably
chilling.
just big.
I think you were actually
enjoying all
big.
the
Yeah.
fucking crack shit going on around me.
My
I was probably really drunk, and I would have
Okay.
put mine.
Yeah, then,
So
then-
Brody- Brody was feeding Zach nachos?
I was feeding
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, all right, I want to say this part because there was I
Go
was
for it.
specifically like grabbing the nachos and I was like, Zach, you can eat this. This one has healing properties. And he was like, no, I don't want to. And then he like opened his mouth slightly, and I was like putting him in his mouth and like pushing his jaw to like crush the nachos. I was like, don't worry, he'll be healing soon.
I think somebody put a penis on my head too. If I remember correctly, I don't know. I was so out of it. I just let it
I don't
happen.
remember if
Might
that
have
was
just been
me or if that
hallucinating.
didn't happen.
I can't remember who it
Okay.
was. All I remember
If
is
it
I
did
think it
happen, I
happened.
take responsibility.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I thought
Okay,
it'd
yeah.
be more like Brody, come here.
No,
I eating him like mouth to mouth like a fucking
No,
penguin.
it was all unconsensual, like forcing nachos down my throat, and unconsensual nacho feeding. Yeah.
Okay.
Consensual nacho feeding.
Yo, you should share that
Okay.
story on
That's a brand new
NSFW Reddit about when we were force-fed nachos.
Honestly, if I was to ever be force-fed nachos by anybody, it would be Brody.
He started eating them after I gave him like 3 because
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, these are delicious." But like, I had to like get him because I was like, "Dude, if he doesn't eat something, this alcohol is gonna destroy his stomach." So I was like, eat it. It's one of his healing properties.
Okay.
Just like
Fucking
in there.
retard moment.
Well, yeah, but I didn't
Sick
want to
Fucking
eat it because I was
water, you
like,
give him fucking.
The story gets better.
hard.
Saved
yeah,
my-
yeah.
So-
Okay. Let's get to Max's part. Yeah.
Okay, so the second drunkest guy, me, here's the first drunkest guy say, I won't go to bed. So I'm like, I got you, bud. So I started fucking helping
No.
Zach into bed. And
Wait,
then
wait,
we
wait,
get
wait,
to
wait.
upstairs. You fucking barf. I see the barf about to happen. So I back up. You barf all over your fucking floor. Whole ass in the fucking bathroom. Start puking. I get the
I
bread,
left
yeah.
a puke trail to my bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the bread, yeah. I'll grab the vacuum.
This is what happens. This is what happens when the second drunkest guy takes care of the drunkest guy.
Yeah.
No one even asked me for assistance. He was literally sitting on a beanbag chair downstairs watching Higurashi.
And then all you guys, and then
Oh,
all
yeah,
of a
what
sudden
were
you
we
guys just hear like,
actually doing?
and then all
Yeah,
of a
we
sudden
were-
you guys
we
just hear
were
like,
Watch the first 4 episodes of season 1 drunk, and then I passed out.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay, no. So then I fucking vacuum up the puke with a fucking. And I go back downstairs. I'm like, Zach, you. Fucking. Oh,
Just
fucking.
bake
I
on
have,
the couch,
I have a
like,
good drunk
yeah.
story too. It was about me and Dylan at our first like grad party.
Oh, grad party.
Dylan had decided to bring over what was that called? Fireball? Yeah,
Yeah,
Fireball.
One of these
And-
cocksuckers right here. Give me a sec.
And back then he couldn't drink that anymore. Like if we went back like a year ago, he would
This
never.
is still the one that you fucking gave me. Zach.
wait,
Damn.
really? I gave you
It's
that?
not even
When?
cracked.
Oh, it's aged.
When the
Let's go.
fuck did I give you that?
That was
Fucking for like
that
my
was his
birthday or something.
That was
Some
for his
year.
bir-
Was
for
it
his
that
birthday as a
your?
kid.
Was that your fucking birthday after
It
you
was his
after
birthday
the
gag gift
fireball?
for the- It was
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
birthday.
That's gotta be
year
like
after.
years old, dude.
It's
It's
fucking
too-
aging to perfection.
Jeez,
Okay,
I can't believe you
alright.
still
So,
have that.
anyways, the story starts with Cade Walker, I believe, was
Until I decide I can
chugging down
tolerate that
a
fucking-
beer, and then he started pointing towards Dylan. He's like, "Oh yeah, you should chug a little bit of that." And so Dylan just cranks open his fireball.
Fireball.
Just,
It was Taryn Jarvis that wanted me to
I was
chug it.
tearing. That's right.
Well, it was Taryn and
Yeah.
Cade, but yeah.
Anyways, he just cracks it open, just starts going to town, and I think like an hour later, you were so giddy that you started just like randomly like sitting on the ground while I would carry you around and talk to people. It's hilarious.
Yeah, like I flopped on the ground the one time, and then Connor Neufeld walked by, and I fucking sat up like, eh.
Anyways, later that night, a cop came by to make sure that no one was like overdosing or anything like that. And
Dylan was.
had a full-on conversation with this guy. He's like, "I know you. You're awesome," or something like that. And then immediately after that conversation,
And
you were
Dylan
like,
knows
"That
all the
guy was
cops.
a pecker."
Oh, what do you say?
That guy was a pecker.
I was so bad.
So,
Wait, Dylan.
like,
This is the
An
first
hour
time
after
Dylan's
that.
been drunk, by the way, or at least been to a party.
Yes, that was the
So,
first time I had been.
there was a
drunk.
guy, I think it was probably Daniel. He had a truck that had like 2 couches on the back of a trailer, and me and Dylan were sitting on one of the couches, and Dylan just goes like, "Oh, I shouldn't have had all this." So
You know what I drank that night?
you had so much. You
I
had so
drank the
much for your
whole
first
Mickey of
time.
Fireball. I emptied that cunt.
You finished the whole thing, which is a
And
lot.
then I went over to Carter Salzel, and
And
he
had a
had the
beer.
fucking rye whiskey. So I
Yeah,
filled up
okay.
half my fucking Fireball Mickey with 40% rye whiskey, and the other half with Coke, and then I drank that whole thing.
Holy
And then you had a
fuck.
beer.
You
No, you
are-
had a half and half. You had like a
Yeah.
one of those lemonade ones.
Oh yeah,
and then
that,
that,
is-
Mike's
that's probably
hard,
what sent you
everyone.
over because it mixed with the hard.
yeah.
Oh,
But
that's the
but
worst when you
anyways-
start mixing drinks.
anyways, he was like
So it
not
gets you
feeling
done.
good, so I was like, "All right, Dad, let's
Mr.
let's head
Stark,
out."
I don't feel so
and-
good.
Yeah, pretty much. And so
Didn't
my
you
dad
like
came in-
fall down?
No,
Or
I
did
was
you have to like take him
puking.
down the stairs or
I was
something?
on-
Or no,
No,
he
that's
walked
the
down the
best
stairs
part
by
of the
himself.
story.
This is the lead up.
Because
So
he was like, "Do you need to help me down these stairs?" And I'm like, fuck, nah, bitch. And I start walking down the stairs, dancing like this, and I made
And
it
he
down
had-
the whole flight without
he-
falling.
He literally had more balance than a scale going down.
He's like
It's
gracefully like just
his back
waltzes
was
down.
hunched over like this,
Whether
and he
I'm
was just
fucking
going
drunk
down.
or high, my balance is fucking perfection. I never fall over unless I want to.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
I always want to fall.
Speaking
over.
of drinking stories, so let's go back about 2 years here when we had New Year's at Brody's.
Oh
and we were
boy.
playing. And we
Oh
were
yeah.
playing
By
that
the way,
Smash-
for anyone
Smash
wondering,
game.
all our New Year's are absolutely amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
They
so
are.
so,
They're
so
nothing short of
I think
absolute.
this one's 2018's New Year's, right?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the last one where I puked was 2019 New Year's. Just
Yeah, okay.
just for
I
context.
told this story the max amount of shots.
Max
So,
amount of shots. Get it?
yeah.
Max.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
I'm a
kind of
genius.
game.
But
Anyways, you had
Okay.
you had 13
Yeah.
shots that night.
Yeah, so we're playing, and I'm getting drunk, which means I'm dying first. And Brody's like, shots of vodka. I'm like, all right, what on my ass over there?
Yeah.
I take it with no problem, sit my ass back down.
Well, this was
After about 30
back when you were pretty new to the game, so you were like the worst like smasher out of all of us. So like you
Yeah,
kept
'cause
on
Zach-
getting
Zach
last,
was
and
finally
the,
getting
and
consistent with
and
jab
and
stuff
the
like that.
and the last and the last person had to take a shot each time they lost the
And
game.
because Brandon,
Or, like, the
Brandon
person
was
in
playing
last.
too, and he had half a beer, and his whole thing was that like he was purposely just not getting last so that like someone else would have to suffer.
Yeah.
So Brandon would
Brandon was
never
like
have to
camping
drink.
in the corner with Ness. It was
And
kind of funny.
then Dylan and Zach would always fight for second, and I was just surviving because I only had
Yeah.
like 7 shots in me, and they were
Yeah.
already going over that.
So
Dylan hit
after,
8, and then he fell asleep immediately on the side of the couch. Max hits 13, and then he goes over to Brandon. He's like, "Can I have your beer?" And just like drinks it.
I
and
fucking
then-
choked that thing back. And then I'm like,
Dumbest twice his life.
I don't feel so good. I turn around, I fucking run outside. I just stood there. I'm pretty sure Brody watched me. I gotta go. "Ugh."
And of
Yep.
course, in classic New Year's fashion, you puked up nachos because we also had nachos
Yep.
then too.
Literally made like the most perfect nachos.
Whenever
Came
the
out of
okay,
trailer
whenever the
where I was
nachos come
leaving
out,
the next
somebody's
morning to
puking.
Come inside and take a piss, and I just see this musty fucking shit pile of nacho bars sitting in front of the fucking door.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck happened here?
Oh my god!
I was,
That was
Bruh.
All right, hold on.
Literally that morning, I had to clean that shit with the hose with like a little like
I
crank
remember
on
that.
it, and I just had to scoop it into the grass and pray that it just decomposed. I didn't even get Max to clean it, and I should have.
well, lesson lesson learned. Lesson learned. Whenever the nachos come out, that means somebody's puking.
Never eat when you drink alcohol.
No, drink.
No, you
eat
should
bread,
eat.
bread,
You
'cause
yeah,
it's
yeah,
absorbed.
yeah. Eating bread and like
food.
drinking water and shit. It can help.
From now on, we're just gonna have garlic toast every night we get drunk.
Oh, I love
maybe
garlic
sure.
bread. Or garlic
Dude,
bread, please.
Garlic bread,
Oh,
but like
garlic
with some
bread.
spaghetti sauce.
When I'm drunk and you give me garlic bread, I will praise
like
you.
some meatballs on the garlic bread.
Ooh.
All right, that's our
Oh.
next.
Make a fucking meatball sandwich with garlic bread.
But we're gonna, but let's cook it open on broil with like
I'm-
the cheese. Like
I'm about to-
Dylan
inside.
is just gonna drink water.
I'm about to come into the ocean.
Oh, all right, yo, Dylan. Dylan.
That'll raise it by 0.0008713%.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Dylan. I think it's time we tell him the story of us finding that fucking gun stock and shit.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
dumpster? Yeah.
Yeah.
alright. This was a much
Wait,
much
what about
longer
that?
time back than any of the stories we have told thus far.
Yeah.
This was like I was in grade 11 and Max was in grade 10. We were just walking down a fucking alley in Redcliffe, dumpster diving, because people throw good shit away. It's goofy.
That's what the boys do.
I
They
don't
dumpster
get
dive.
that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we walk up to this dumpster that had like somebody's fucking like there was
Personal-
a lot of incriminating shit in this dumpster. There was like tax documents and fucking like financial documents and all kinds of shit. And there was just a fucking walnut gun stock in this dumpster.
A
So we
fucking-
pulled this bitch out And then the neighbors across the street tending their lawn are fucking like, And
Yeah.
so they call the police like fucking immediately.
Yeah, so fucking.
Cop shows up and like, where are we from, man? He's like,
Yeah.
cool. And they're like, we also found some like fucking tax documents and shit in here. Probably don't want those in there. This guy's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So,
like,
Max,
"Oh,
but-
did you finally get money or anything?" Nah.
Max, tell the
He's like,
story of
"Alright,
the
like,
time
I
your
don't give a
dad
fuck."
drowned your PlayStation.
Have a nice day.
Oh my
Love you,
fuck.
eh?
Your
Okay.
dad
You guys-
drowned
you guys
your
know that
PlayStation?
when his dad drowned
Okay.
his PlayStation in the freaking
Yeah,
pool.
he did.
Because
Yeah,
he went
okay,
up
so
to some kid's
fucking
place.
so one day
Tell from
I'm
the beginning.
fucking-
Tell from the beginning.
Yeah, so for the beginning, I hop on my fucking PS4, right, the PS4, to play with my buddy back and forth when we actually played fucking Fortnite.
No, tell why though. Tell why like it happened.
Oh, fucking, so the reason why is because my dad's like, you don't fucking help clean here or anything, fucking just yelling at me and shit. So eventually,
No, that wasn't it.
Yeah, no, he was yelling at me for like not.
No,
cleaning
he
up.
went on Facebook or whatever and he found your news post.
No, that was where.
That wasn't the cause of the PS4.
Oh,
No,
okay. Okay.
no.
Two separate
Uh,
things.
I
Hey,
thought
now
that
you
was
can
that.
buy
I
a
thought those were the
PS5.
two things.
No. Okay, so, but fucking, my dad's yelling at me and shit for not helping clean, even though I help clean all the time. So he fucking walks up to the PS4, unplugs it, walks to its slide, and slams it on the ground first. And he's like,
Shit.
and I'm looking at it, I'm like, fuck. It's one of those limited editions ones too, so I'm kind of like, motherfucker. Fucking, so he gets me to plug it in. It turns on. I managed to get my fucking
Okay.
game out. He makes me delete everything
Max,
on it.
Max question.
Yes.
Hot woman or PS5?
That's 5.
Fuck.
Number
Option
3,
A.
my lord. Pick number 3.
Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, here's the thing. See, a hot woman will just want my money and shit. Well, a PS5 will stay loyal, not cheat on me, and always be there for me.
But you can put-
Good choice,
This
good
man's
choice.
got his priorities.
Good choice. Yeah,
Wait,
forgot your
you
priorities
can
straight.
put cheats on it.
Yeah, you can put cheats. Yeah, hey, and you
Yeah,
can you can
okay.
also play VR porn. Well, you don't need a woman. If you got VR porn.
Yeah. Okay, but
Oh,
no.
God.
So back to the story. So
Yeah.
after my dad sees it turned on, he gets me to delete everything. Then he's like, "Go put in the dog pool." He forces me to drown my own PS4.
He forces you to do it. He doesn't even do it himself.
No, I had to fucking do it.
What? Jeez.
Makes me happy
Wow.
my dad doesn't fuck with me anymore.
Next time you
know,
should-
Okay.
taking shit.
Now to the story that Brody was talking about. One day, fucking me and Dylan are walking around our clip dumpster diving again. Like we usually did.
Oh, don't
Hey.
all same people do.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, Max. You see where this is a contradiction here from your two stories, right? Or your three stories, I guess. You went from
What?
dumpster diving to my dad doesn't let me, or
Okay, no,
my
no.
dad says I'm not
I said-
clean, which I
Okay.
am, to dumpster diving
No.
again. You see
No.
where this is going?
My dad says I don't help clean the house and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
then,
saying.
and then you
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about
really-
dumpster
yeah.
diving.
Just
Hold
call
up.
put shit back where you found it, dumbass.
Put that shit back where you came
He's
from.
got a phone
or
call.
So help me. So help me.
Nice booty.
He's all right. Well, I guess our story is kind of cock blocked because he just got a
There was
phone
this-
call and
There's
left.
this one
I mean, we
time.
may as well wait because Max is probably
Yeah.
funnier to hear it from.
All right,
there's
well,
this
let's hear
one
August.
time
Well,
I
speaking of
was
Max,
I was participating in an Overwatch tournament because I played it like competitively, but I did it on Xbox just for Alberta, and
Okay.
so there was there weren't many teams in it, like there were like 10 teams, and there was like it was like 200 prize pool, $200. I didn't have a team, so there was like an option just to join randos or like other people who didn't have teams.
God.
But anyways, I was about to get third place. And it was like integrated kind of into the system. There was literally 5 seconds left and my internet cuts off.
No.
And when I go upstairs, my dad shut the internet off because he says we're going somewhere, and he gave me no warning at all. He gave me no warning. So like all of a sudden I have to
Where do you
go.
end
I
up
can't
going?
even clear anything
Okay,
up.
If you went
It
to the
was-
grocery store, I would have told him that you were about to make money.
What?
I was
What?
about to make money in this Overwatch.
One
It wasn't
time.
a special day or anything, and I told him like I told him like you're costing me like $200 something, and he's like, yeah, right, like fuck off.
From
you're
video
just playing
games? Yeah, you're just playing games, bro. What the fuck?
I was pissed for so long.
I think my it was kind of funny because my parents have always been like those parents that were like,
Oh, Max had to pick up the food. That's why he was.
okay, he's grabbing his pizza. So my parents have always been like the type of parents who have been like, you know, oh, you're not gonna make money from video games kind of thing, and then and then like fucking like I remember like from like my million view videos that I hit like on YouTube, like. I pulled in like a few $1,000 and I'm like, eat my shit, mom and dad. I can make money from video games.
You did it.
And then that was all the money I made.
Just specifically so you can get more money.
I was like, and then yeah, and like a month later, I had no more money.
My mom,
Well, you spent it
my
on the
mom
car,
and,
I guess.
like,
No, well, yeah.
stepdad are actually kind of smart, and they basically say, "Do whatever you want, just don't be a retard about it."
Yeah. Well, my parents support me now, but like back when I was a kid, they didn't really support. Like they didn't really get like the whole like you can make money from video games because this was exactly I mean it's understandable, but
My parents were the same.
I felt
wasn't
like
allowed to
such a
watch Pokemon.
rebel.
They didn't want me to become a gamer. Like me now, I got a freaking gaming chair up, gabbing on people. But not the last part. But we'll.
But I remember or fucking recently my mom actually came in on one of my streams and was like, you should get a fucking job, nerd.
Hey, mom.
Which part you get in my workplace, Mom?
Like walking in, I do have a job. It's Minecraft.
I
Get
was
out of
just
my
wondering
room.
what
I'm playing Minecraft.
Out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft.
Yeah,
I'm on this build team, Mom. I'm gonna make $200 on this map set.
Wait, like, oh fuck, dude. I remember back in the day. Okay, so back in the day, I used to make like Minecraft builds, and I was like really fucking
really
good at
bad
it.
This is a good story, Greg.
I still think this is like probably the thing that I have the most or had the most talent in and skill whatsoever is just Minecraft building, which is kind of sad because I could have spent it on like anything else and it would have been more productive. But but I was like extremely good at it, and so I would spend like months on like building some shit, right? And I would like end up like selling the build on like a marketplace for like $30 or like $15. like on a build that I spent like literally months and like every day building for those months, like literally.
Oh my god.
And it was,
How much do you think, Brandon? How much do you think the Cringe Crew server is worth right now?
$5.
I pay 65 Canadian quarterly.
With
how
all
do you
the
pay?
builds on it?
How do you
much
pay
think the builds are worth?
65? I literally pay $3 for my server. To be fair, it can barely
Maybe-
handle 3 people, but I pay $3 for
That's
it.
probably why, because I can actually support like 12 people on
I
my
know.
server when we do big events.
Literally, my Minecraft server has
And I don't mind because I get enough income.
my fucking
relatively.
True.
fair enough.
But
My fucking Minecraft server has 12 slots and can barely handle 3 people. I don't know how the fuck like 12 people could be on that server without it crashing.
you
I
fucked up.
think 12 is the minimum that you can set it to.
Okay, what did I come back to? Sorry, I
We're
didn't.
gonna talk about,
You
we're
gotta-
talking about the Minecraft server.
you gotta finish your story, bro.
All right, so
Bleh.
okay, so
Right.
back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Me and Dylan were walking down this back alley like we usually do dumpster diving, and we see this toy gun, just like kind of sitting there. So I pick it up. I'm like, fucking. I started playing with it and shit, and this lady out of nowhere starts yelling at us. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's
so
up
I
with you
turn
guys
around.
and finding guns in a dumpster?
It was a toy gun.
It was like a
Yeah, but
bullet
like-
or fucking
Yeah,
Nerf
in their
gun.
yard.
Just
No,
it
it
was
was-
just lying in the fucking pavement in the back. It was like the townhouse area,
It's like a Nerf gun.
Oh,
like down at
that's
the
whack.
south end of Red
Yeah,
Cliff.
so-
And there's like an alley and like just a paved area for like parking, and it was just
Oh my
fucking
God.
lying in the paved area.
So I fucking turn as soon as I heard yelling, I turn around to like make sure it's just my back, and I start hauling ass. And the picture, you can see me fucking running, like trying to run away.
Yeah, this
So-
bitch snapped a picture of him as he was running away.
Really?
I love the
Posted it on
actually-
the fucking Everything Red Cliff Facebook.
Okay,
Oh
Max, here's
my
what I want you to
god,
do.
really?
I want you to
Yeah.
take that
Wait,
picture, and I
what-
want you to get it commissioned as your next like animation for your character on our poster.
Why the fuck did you
Alright.
post that though?
Pull up. Actually,
She's like,
give me a
"Baby."
sec.
What did the
I
post
might
say?
have that fucking post.
Well, while he's looking for that, Zach, what are you gonna end up doing with your channel?
She like made some fucking stink about it, like
Don't
stealing
Ah.
a kid's
Okay.
toy.
Sell it on the
Alright.
black market or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm basically
Okay.
like I'm working a full-time job right now, so I don't have like too much time to actually work on my
Yeah.
YouTube. That's why I decided to start this podcast, because like it's just a way to kind of do content without just me being lazy. So it's like, you know,
He's using
I was
this.
gonna say, because
Yeah.
you're a lazy
but
bastard.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
lazy. Well,
Alright.
that and like I
You haven't
like
changed the
Okay,
bit since
but-
I've known you.
okay, my
Yeah.
fucking job is editing, and or, like my job is like a videographer job. The last thing I want to do is come home and do more editing for my job. Like it's just like fuck that. No.
Your job is literally
Yeah.
where people like me
Alright, so guys,
decide
let's
we're
money.
gonna do this, and then just
I
say,
know.
"Here's all the work. Now do it."
Yeah, yeah.
so this is what the post said. Another kiddo up to no good tonight. Him and his buddy are on bikes stealing, going through dumpsters too. We didn't steal anything.
Yeah.
I caught him stealing a
she's
kid's
fucking
toy.
clown.
He took off on his bike and moments later came running back to returning what he took. Bitch, as soon as you screamed, I threw the toy down. I was like, fuck, I threw it down and I hauled ass. I posted the fucking post in
In the general there. Yeah.
These fucking
So you-
no good kids fucking going through dumpsters and shit.
Is that you running?
Stealing
Yeah,
kids'
that's me
toys that
running.
was in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
That's
You got the
hilarious.
photo? Yeah, there it is.
Run, Jew, run.
yeah, like,
I was
like,
like
oh,
just behind that wooden fence in that picture.
yeah. The only reason
Jesus.
why Dad knew it was me was because of that red sweater. I fucking
Yeah.
I burned that red sweater after. I fucking burned it. I burned that
It's all
shit.
the evidence.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh my
fucking funny.
You didn't have that
Fucking-
Pikachu hat on.
Don't
I threw
worry,
it out.
I've taken
I
a
threw it out.
forensic.
No,
I
no,
took a
like, how
forensic
funny
course.
would it have been to see you running with a Pikachu hat? Ah, there's one of them reckless kids with them Pikachu hats.
Yeah, no, but fucking. So about a couple minutes after, my dad calls me, and all he says is, "Get home now."
Oh my god.
I'm like, "Fuck." So I look at him like, "Yo, I gotta go. Go home." Fucking ass is grounded. He says, "You're not allowed to hang out with that kid anymore." Me, man, I'm
Fucking
gonna hang out with him.
Dylan. Dylan's a bad influence.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
literally
off,
what he
Dylan.
said. That's literally what he fucking said. So I'm
Okay,
He's gonna-
honestly, my parents is a fucking.
Possibly other
My parents have said that. Max's parents have said that, and we still hang out with Dylan. That's great. But,
Yeah.
That's because parents are fucking idiots.
well, remember that one time when like I don't know, like somehow like I don't know if you even did this, but like my dad thought you stabbed my couch or something with a pocket knife, and
Yeah, it was
that-
fucking your little bastard brother's idiot
Yeah.
friend Harrison.
yeah, I know, and he got mad at Dylan, and like
Yeah.
and that was like the same thing. Like my dad was like the same as like Max. Like you're not hanging out with that fucking kid anymore. Like
Rob fucking
Oh,
loved
literally,
me.
that time he came over, he
Dylan's
was like,
such a
"Hey,
fucking bad influence on you. No,
yeah,
he's not allowed to
literally.
come over anymore. And then like a
That
week
was
later,
awkward.
you were over here again.
Yeah,
I
that was
really-
like fucking at least 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was
Man.
way long ago.
But like, as my dad yelling at me saying that,
And
I'm
now
thinking,
Rob fucking loves my ass.
Oh yeah, he
Like,
loves you. Yeah.
yeah. Now I'm fucking thinking, as my dad's yelling at me,
Major roofing.
It's like, hey, shit, this kid's like one of the politest fucking kids around.
Well, that and you're
Fucking
funny and he
puts my
likes to.
kid in fucking shame. Yeah, funny.
Well, that and you're like funny and he can pick on you, so he just likes picking on you. And
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, no.
I can take a hit.
Yeah, so can I.
You know, he can pick
You're-
on me.
Well, yeah,
I'm not
he
gonna
can't-
get all
reminds
fucking
me of my
butthurt.
uncle. Honestly,
Yeah,
my uncle.
yeah.
And I'll shoot back once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Well, my dad always used to make this joke that Dylan was gay because he was a football player and always tackled and wrestled other sweaty guys in the football field. And he,
If you're getting
Dylan, when are you
crumpled
gonna come
under
out
a
of the
mountain of
closet,
sweaty
Dylan?
guys when you're
We're
playing
back.
football,
I'm
you're
so
fucking doing it wrong.
I know, right?
Right back. While Max is out getting his thing, I'm gonna go check and see if my food's done.
All
To
right,
this
all right.
day, Dylan still hasn't come out of the closet.
Oh fuck, Dylan.
Excuse me, as one of the three
I-
people in this call with a girlfriend, I think you should reconsider your fucking.
All right, Dylan.
I've had
So
my parents like unironically ask me if I'm gay, and I'm like, no, I just don't fucking
oh,
care.
I've had my parents ask me the same thing, or they're like, you know, if you ever
Like,
are
why?
gay, it's he's like, you know, if you ever are gay, you're okay. And I was like, you know, it's okay, you can come out to us. And I'm like, thanks, mom and dad, but I'm not gay.
Like, no, I'm straight as a
I mean, it's
fucking-
nice. It's nice to know, but yeah.
I'm as straight as a fucking plank of wood.
Oh,
you can't get more straight than I am.
So Dylan, last week I told the story where we found the guy behind the trailer when we were fucking big.
Oh fuck!
I told that story, and I was hoping that
yeah.
you were here. I want you to tell it from your perspective because I may have missed
Okay.
something.
We were walking down a street that was a short street, like on the short end of a block, and it was right in between a school and like two houses with an alley.
Yeah,
in the middle.
because we were going to your house. We are going from the park to your house, and we had a couple
Yeah.
long hoots.
So we walked up from there, and we get onto this street, and there's this dude just fucking wandering around, looking shady as fuck in this one house that was like just finished construction, and nobody had bought it yet at this point. And like we're walking by, and he like starts walking away from us, and then he like hides in between these two fucking trailers that were parked on like the side driveway of this house.
I thought there was only one
And we just keep
trailer.
walking by.
Wasn't there only one
There might
trailer?
have been.
I think it was only
and
one,
then
yeah.
Something else, but he was hiding in between.
remember.
like, two things.
Shit way more clearly than I do. I can't remember. that. Yeah, I just
I-
remember.
I-
Like,
No, I remember exactly. He bolted
Very
up.
good at remembering physical details.
You know, fair enough.
Subtext can get me sometimes though, but Yurineko's helping with it.
All right, continue.
Yeah, we didn't even like stop and talk to him or anything. We just like fucking looked at him like, what the fuck is this clown doing? And we kept walking, and like we like turned back and looked when we were at my alley because we could still see where he was at from there. He was like wandering into the schoolyard, like just being a total fucking creeper. We were like, what the fuck?
You said there was like
Creeper.
multiple people there, though. That's what I
Aw,
remember. You're like
There
there's,
was-
there's multiple
was
people in the
Kids
school.
in the schoolyard.
Really? It was like 9.
That's
There was
why.
still
Yeah,
kids?
there was kids in the schoolyard.
Was
and the
he
fucking
actually a
creepy dude was, like looking through the fence.
Oh shit! Was he an actual? No, shit. He might have been an actual
might,
pedo then.
might have been right.
Oh
Holy
fuck! I was joking because it was like 9, so I thought he was doing like some like
Yeah, no,
drug
there
shit.
was fucking like kids, probably 12 to 14,
What
wandering
the
out of the school with their
fuck?
bikes.
Oh, damn, I didn't know. I didn't see that because I didn't have my glasses on.
shit.
But
We determined.
were you like any scared in the slightest? Like I was fucking terrified passing by him.
I could have fucking
Hold
decked
on.
that clown to the moon.
I know.
We determined-
That's what I said last time. I was like, if he jumped at us, Dylan would fucking destroy that dude. But like, that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure. That's why I was like in my head, I was like, he's not gonna jump at us because Dylan's a fucking big dude. Like, he's literally committing
determined-
suicide if he does
He
that.
fucking ran and hid. That bitch was scared.
Oh yeah,
That
he was
was
scared.
accurate.
Yeah. That's
What
true.
the
That's
fuck
true.
did I miss?
But still,
Oh,
I was like,
we were talking
Keep
about
yourself.
the story where me and Zach were walking back from the park after Hoots to my house. we saw like a creepy dude creeping on kids hanging out in IF Cox.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
weird, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, do you guys remember that when we were out Pokemon going, in like downtown, and because I forget who was all there. I think it was like me, Dylan, and Brody, and there was like this like Somalian war veteran that was like homeless Somalian war veteran.
That guy was awesome.
He was fucking. He started just talking to us for like he was like high
was
and drunk
fucking
on like
hammered.
anything. Like he was like on probably so many substances. It was ridiculous, and he looked like absolute dog shit. Like
He actually had like gunshot scars.
yeah,
and shit
he
that
had
showed
fucking.
us.
He literally had fucking like gunshot wounds. Like multiple that he showed us because he was like apparently like he was like a war veteran in Somalia or some
Man,
shit.
I've been through hell.
I think it was
definitely
Somalia. I
do
don't
not
know.
regret that interaction.
No, it was interesting, but it was like
that dude fucking took a lot of our time. that
he took
day,
like
but
3
come on,
hours. We were
boy.
talking to him for
Yeah.
like 3 hours. He wouldn't let us go.
Yeah,
He wouldn't stop talking.
Straight.
But I remember like half the
Yeah.
time, like I couldn't even tell what he was saying because of his accent. Like it was like so
It was
thick.
hard to pick up on. What he
But
was
like
saying,
you could
yeah.
kind of make out what he was saying. So it was like
You got the gist.
yeah, you got the gist of what he was trying to say.
Point at the message.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it was like at first I was like super sketched out because this guy looked like fucking scary. Like he looked like he's been through some shit. And
I
he
still-
did. It was like
It actually does remind me. I do have cadet stories because I was in cadet for
Oh,
like
yeah,
2
yeah,
years.
tell us some. Tell
I
us some.
remember when we were kids.
Okay.
I remember you.
Well, no, I always which one? I always one of my favorites is the what was it? It was the Hangman game, which was like my shining moment because okay, cadets is basically like it's not like scouts, but like you're treated like an actual military unit to an extent.
Mhm.
So we had to like actually like march and do all that shit. As in like during Remembrance Day, I have to sit at or stand at attention for 3 hours. So yeah, that's a thing that happened.
That's gotta suck dick. Did you ever like
Hey, I
like
looked
did your legs
badass,
get
okay?
sore or like anything like
Yeah,
You're
but
just
you
like-
Everything gets sore when
Probably,
you
yeah.
fucking stand like this for 3
the
hours.
worst thing in
Especially
cadet
fair enough,
man,
yeah.
they
Oh
have to
yeah,
get
your
everyone
arm. Oh my
all
god.
lined. It sucks when they have to get everyone lined up, and we'd always have to do like, cause we'd always form in like ranks, cause we had like our group, right?
Yeah.
And so when you assemble or are called to assemble, not everyone's gonna be in a perfect line. So everyone has to go like this and like line up their arms, and you all have, and then like the sergeant has them go through. And make sure everyone's lined up.
Oh my
and it
god.
take- and like you end up pulling your arm up for like 5 minutes. Like I'm like,
Ooh.
please hurry up, please hurry up.
Oh, that's rough, dude.
But as I was saying, the Hangman game. So we'd have like activities we do. Would either be like marching practice or we do like shit in like the rooms.
Didn't
And this
you
one day,
didn't
we
you
were, like-
break something in cadets?
yes, but we
Yeah,
can.
it was his arm.
Yeah.
But this story, I was oh fuck, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, right. Okay, we were learning about like just general military bullshit, right? Which is what I'm good at, cause I'm just good at remembering shit like that, and I actually know a few.
Yeah,
fair bit
fucking
about it. And
Brandon.
so we do-
Brandon is like a fucking like genius on this like IQ level. So like, literally like he knows and remembers everything. Like he fucking looked any little detail. It's like you can't get it past him, man. Can't.
Which is why I'm good only at remembering the general gist of things or like stupid random details that
Yeah.
I actually don't remember. But anyways, in this we were learning about like different like military terms and like government branches and shit. We were talking about that. And so we're doing the Hangman game, and they're putting just like, and they're just putting on like the marker, right? And they're just putting on like the blank spaces, and then I and my brother were just guessing them based on the amount of letters. Space
Oh
in
my
the fucking
god.
thing,
God damn.
and like everyone's like flipping the
See
fuck out. And
see
it's
that's
like,
what I
and
mean.
you get,
Fucking genius. Like fucking genius
so, like,
IQ level. Fucking goddamn.
and so like, the sergeant's like, okay, try this one. He puts it on, and it's like I do it, and then like everyone's freaking out. So like the warrant officer comes in. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay.
And it's like, okay, and he's like, the sergeant's telling him like, this kid, like this guy right here, you can fucking put anything up here on the from the left end, he'll fucking guess it. And so he's like, okay, try this one, and he puts on this super long ass fucking term.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And I'm just like, North American Aerospace Defense Command.
Oh my
And
god.
everyone just loses their fucking shit.
What the fuck, bro?
And
Okay.
the warrant officer just like picks up the chair, throws it on the ground, and walks out of the room.
Brandon's the type of kid who gets like a 99 on a test and is like, fuck, like, god damn, he's like super pissed or like sad or something. And then I'm sitting there with like my 65, like fucking, yes, 65, let's fucking go. Like,
I've changed from.
he's
the
one
guy
of
that
those
gets
kids in
kinda
school.
like
Screen is like whatever.
Well, yeah,
I've learned.
Okay.
Dylan's the type of kid who's like normal, like he's
All
smart.
skills is good.
And, but like he doesn't put in like any effort, but he's just like naturally smart.
No,
So like he,
I really
fucking-
don't.
Okay. All right.
But
I
yeah,
got a
that was
great
my
story.
best moment in cadets. It was
So fucking.
scary.
okay, wait.
So
I want to hear the story about how you broke your arm though,
Okay.
and then Max, you can tell your story after.
I
I fucking, what was it? So I can't, like, why was it that like it happened the way it did in the first place? I fucking don't know.
Weren't you doing like an obstacle course or something?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like the backstory of that. And the thing is, we were having like
How do you not remember how you broke your arm?
I do, but I'm trying to think of
The
context around-
backstory. Okay.
I'm trying to think of context around it.
I don't mean to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt, but I found a ghost.
You found a ghost.
I'm sending it in the thing.
What? What the fuck? Wait, let me see this.
Get a picture of Melly.
Is that what that looks like?
Amazing.
Yeah, that's Mel.
Oh my
Wait, let me
God.
see. Let me see. Let me see.
Literal.
that's fucking
Does he
great.
still look like that?
I've never
Oh
seen that
yeah!
Mel.
Oh my god! Did you just make that? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Dude.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, dude!
But
I'll.
Okay.
Go.
we
I'll
used to
send
have,
it
like,
on the camera.
we had
I,
like
I'm not gonna show it
okay, for the
because
story, so this thing, we have like treks, right?
Yeah,
And
Mel
we had-
doesn't
and that's
show
like
his
we
face
go
on the
out,
internet, they'll show it.
And we go out and basically set up camp for like just 2 days or something.
Okay.
And so this one time, for some reason I don't remember why, we decided to do it in like the actual like camp, right?
Yeah.
Or like no, in the actual like base. I mean, I don't fucking know why. I can't remember why, but we stayed there, and then the next morning we had like an obstacle course. So an obstacle. I think there might have been some issues, but like I broke my arm on there. Someone else got like injured somehow, and like someone else got heat exhaustion. So this thing like
Oh my god!
Yeah.
severe, like it was a deadly
Oh, it's
fucking
cursed.
cursed obstacle course.
Jesus.
And I went to like go run, and so I jumped off this thing, and I landed on my arm, and I snapped both. Actually, no, I have
Ugh.
I actually showed a fucking scar right here. I don't know if my
It's
camera.
kind of
can
hard
pick
to
it up.
see.
Pixels.
Yeah, in fucking 180p.
Oh, you
but
can kind
whatever.
of see the outline.
Yeah,
of
we
the
can.
scar.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't see the
We
balls
had-
where the pins were.
It's just like 180p scar.
180p scar. But yeah, so I ended up shattering both of the bones in here. Like both of them. Like
Damn.
it was like the dumbest shit that broke my arm, but it was like the luckiest break of all time because the bones were like perfectly broken, but like
Oh,
in
so
place.
they're still yeah
Oh,
yeah
shit.
okay.
So like it was a complete fracture, but it didn't actually burst through my skin or anything.
That's nice.
But it still broke both of my bones, and
So
so I had
so
to
they
get,
didn't have to
like,
align it again. That's convenient.
yeah, they just sent me straight to surgery, and
Oh,
I got
shit.
it fixed.
Oh, that's nice.
And now I got plates in my arm. That means whenever I go into an airport, I have to deal with
Oh,
security
dude,
now.
Okay, my fucking dad is half cyborg. I swear to God, literally.
He's had so many fucking dirt bike
Okay,
injuries.
okay. So my dad used to be like big time into motocross, and like throughout his career, he's had like, I think like over 20 like broken bones and like not including like concussions and shit and like other injuries beyond that. It was like. So he's had like all kinds of like metal plates and like metal screws and all that shit. Like it's like literally like fuck. I swear to God, whenever we go through an airport,
Just like stick to it.
whenever he goes through an airport, it's probably like fucking, you know, like the whole like it's like alarm goes off, like the fucking whole airport alarm or some shit goes off.
This guy is 35% metal. What the fuck?
This guy's the fucking Terminator. It's like ridiculous, bro. I'm Max. What were you gonna say?
I forgot what I was really gonna say, but I got another great story.
All right.
All right, so fucking. Oh, you know what? Okay, I don't know what to say. Fucking
Okay.
Redcliffe days.
Yeah.
The day I got Uber baked.
Yeah,
So,
even
Is that
Dylan,
like every
even
day?
Dylan had like what? Like I remember you guys explaining it like, yeah, we had Redcliffe Day size hoots. Like, what the fuck's a Redcliffe Day size hoot?
Okay, so for Redcliffe Day size hoot, in a nutshell, you take your bowl, you fill it all the way to fucking there. Then you
Like packed down. Like packed down.
Fill it to
all
the
way up.
brim, packed down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So fucking so at first, I'm pretty sure before we smoked that, me and Dylan wait all fucking day, I'm pretty sure, to fucking LARP.
What?
To
LARP?
LARP,
Oh, to LARP. Right. LARP. Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what the
Or
fuck? did
that-
you do?
Han, was that the year before or was that the year after?
I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Oh, where they had all those weapons and shit. The fucking.
Oh yeah,
torture-
the fucking like they had a in Memorial Park. They had like a fucking Renaissance fair type of dealio set up. And they had like a fighting arena with foam swords and
I
like
think
hockey
I remember
pads, and
that.
they set you up.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
And
but-
then you could just
so
fucking
fucking-
I
hammer
remember
each other.
that. I remember that.
I went to the one before that, but I didn't go to last year's.
Okay, fucking. I think that's
Me
the
and
year
Max went there. We literally broke one of the helmets because Max like swung right at my face, and I like dodged back just in time, and he smashed the visor right off the fucking helmet.
fucking wait.
And then we were gonna keep going, and then the fucking chick monitoring the area is like, "No, I go back." Like, oh, you're
But
good.
me and Dylan are both like fucking. As soon
I'll
as I
play with these
missed,
doors with no fucking protection.
yeah, but as soon as I fucking missed with Dylan, and I see this mask like this, we both look at each other. All I see the fucking girl's face is like, after what just happened, and she sees me and Dylan like she thought we were gonna stop. Then she sees me and Dylan both like this, right fucking charge at each other.
Was
It's
that
like
the
a
same
fucking anime fight. My God.
That was the same night that Kristen ran off, right? Or was
This
that
group is half
Yeah,
anime.
Oh.
yeah.
Was
that
it
was,
anime?
that wasn't on
Yeah.
Redcliffe.
Was that on Redcliffe Days?
Yeah. that was
Because-
It was the night.
yeah. Okay, so the year before that, the
Fucking
rest of the day
manhunt.
bowls, fucking.
Across the entirety of Redcliffe because she ran from the river
I
to the
went-
IXL bricks.
I left because all I knew was that like
That was the first time she got baked, and she got really paranoid.
I literally had like 48 messages on my phone telling me like she was gone, and I was like, dude, I gotta leave work to one of my coworkers, and he was like, all right, go for it, and like just as I was like heading out, like she called me, and I was
I
just
know.
like, what do I do? So I just like I just played like the safety role, and I was just like, "Yeah, you're good. No one's gonna find you." And then I sent her location to Zach.
She's like, well, now she's like, bro, you should have like, why didn't you just stay sober so you could take care of me? Like, I would have been fine if you fucking were also sober. And I was like, bro, this is like my third time getting baked also. Like, I like, literally, I didn't know any better. I thought Dylan was the master of weed. So I was like, you know, like trusting
Okay,
Dylan with my
Up to
soul.
that fucking point, I had never experienced some bitch running 7 blocks away from me because I gave her a bowl. Okay?
I didn't think that would happen either. But she got like so like she got like just like really paranoid because it was her first time smoking. A lot of people
Right.
get pretty paranoid when it's their first time
Oh,
smoking.
fuck no. No. Okay, I'll tell that story after. But so me and
Max
Dylan,
is a couch melter. First time I gave
Yeah.
him a bowl. he
I
fucking-
feel like I
Are-
just
are you about to
pure
tell that
enemy
story, Max?
I would be
Yeah,
enemy
after
with
this one.
from-
okay, so me and Dylan, we smoke these fucking fat bowls, right? And then we're both fucking walking around
That's
Red
a good
Cliff.
story. It starts with fat bulls.
This is your
Yeah,
first time
so-
smoking?
No, that's after. This is the Red Cliff Day one. So then
Okay.
eventually I look at Dylan, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking starving. He's like, same. So I'm like,
Can I
let's go
get
get some stuff. So, yeah, so I
pepperoni
fucking walk up. This is my
pineapple
exact wording. All right, so this is my exact wording. We get that. I'm like, hi, yeah, can I get 18-inch large pizza, all meat
Giant
pizza?
all meat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we get that. I pay for that, and then we're sitting there. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking hot and thirsty.
What the fuck happened? Oh, dude. Oh, you gotta eat my fucking testicles, bro. What the fuck? I crashed. What the fuck happened? I don't know. I'm gone. What the fuck? My Discord crashed. My Discord crashed. One sec. I hate this computer. I gotta get a new computer, bro. It's actually dead ass. Just like this thing is fucking horrible.
More of I would describe it as
Alright, I'm back.
you know all those fucks that you
Oh,
give on a daily basis.
Okay, wait. Can you repeat
Just
that?
walk
Because I
away.
was fucking gone. I
Yeah,
fucking
okay,
crashed.
So we go to the fucking A1 Pizza. I'm like, hi, yeah, can I get a giant all meat 18-inch pizza? Then he's like, oh yeah, I pay for that. So we're sitting down, right, and I'm getting thirsty
my
and
God.
really fucking hot. I look over, I see a nice cooler with iced tea and drinks in there. So I walk up, I buy the drinks, and then I sit down and I start resting my head on the fucking bottle. I'm like, dude, do this. It feels so good. Dylan's like, no, don't do that. You seem baked.
That makes you look
I'm
bad.
like, yeah. So I sit
Act
up,
sober, act
get a
sober.
pizza, start walking.
Keep in mind, we were
Yeah.
both fucking fried at this time.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So,
Imagine my brain as a microwave.
Don't do that. It makes you look big. We already look big. It really didn't matter.
I think it's too late, Max.
so eventually,
I think it was over when you started going,
Like,
I would like a pineapple, pepperoni,
yeah. First
Yeah,
we
the
walked
ghost
out,
was giving up
and,
right
and,
there.
these fucking guys, these random people asked us for some of ours out. We're like, nah, this is ours. So we eat down, then we call you. And then after that, we all went to Dylan's. You ate my fucking pizza because it was too baked to eat my pizza.
No. That was the night where I almost got laid for the first time, and then
Yes, and then we
and you guys clock blocked me, so I get to eat your fucking pizza.
Base.
Literally, you guys texted me while I was like almost getting some action, you know, and then she's like, you know, oh, I better go hang out with some friends, right? You know, like we better go hang out with your friends. They just texted, and I'm like, fuck, like fine. So we go over, and you guys aren't even fucking there. Like we're supposed to meet at like the park, and you guys aren't even at the
we got
park.
distracted.
You
We got fucking
Walk at
distracted.
0.2 kilometers an hour when we're
guys
big.
were so baked that you guys were just at home fucking eating pizza and watching a fucking movie. You guys forgot about us.
Yeah, we were
So-
doing it one time.
Forget.
You cock
We were
blocked me.
too big.
And I was waiting in the park for like 20 minutes for you fuckers until you finally texted me back, like where you were. And so we go over to your house. And of course we start eating your fucking pizza because you cock blocked me.
Okay.
I didn't pay for the pizza. I was along for the ride. I had a good time.
I got no ride.
Okay, fuck. What was the other story up on top of this again, Dylan?
Do you guys remember the time where we were doing a live stream with Zax and we were looking up the OC Sonic characters on stream?
Oh, yeah.
That's on
I
stream,
even-
yeah.
Fucked.
Yeah.
That was like
That's still a funny
there was
fucking
some
video.
scary stuff. Like Jesus the Hedgehog was weird.
It's still on my YouTube channel actually.
Oh yeah.
Hedgehog?
Dylan,
Yeah, Jesus
yeah,
the
we-
Hedgehog.
like,
Well, not
okay.
even the worst of it.
that was not the worst.
All right.
Dylan, what was
I
the
remember screaming a lot.
what was the story I was gonna tell after I finished that the Record Day story?
The first time.
You weren't gonna tell.
Oh,
the
okay.
story.
First time getting baked. All right. So, first time I actually get officially baked. I'm over at Dylan's, right, and I see him pull out a bong, and he's like, "Hey, do you smoke weed?" No. I see him packing a bowl and stuff. I look over, I'm like, "Hey, can I have a bowl?" Like, ask him if I can have some. And I see the biggest smile on fucking Dylan ever. He's like,
He's like,
Fucking
I'm
right.
ready to send you into a trance.
so I fucking, of
I
course,
will send you where no man has ever been before.
I will send you into the nether realm.
now here's the worst part. First bolt, I fucking snap her too. Dylan's like, go. As I'm fucking pulling, he tells you to pull hard. So I'm like, alright. I pull hard. I fucking snap her. God, the bolt. I'm like, I'm fucking dying for 20 minutes. And then we went inside and watched the fucking YouTube. And I was just like, on the couch. I was not moving. I was fucking done for. I'm like,
There have been so many times when like I came over to play Smash and you guys were outside like on the balcony like smoking up and stuff like that, and the cat was out there with you guys and would come in secondhand high and would just like hang around with his fucking legs like going up and shit. I went over to Dylan and
cat.
I checked his shit. I started grabbing his back legs and dangling him around.
He just starts eating like fucking mountains of
That cat was
couch.
so high.
Then
Of
it's
cat-
just like the most
cat food.
pro-weed cat that I've ever seen in my life.
He's probably addicted to it because he keep on fucking secondhand smoking his ass. He's probably gonna have withdrawals if you don't smoke weed anymore around
That's
him.
probably why he's all angsty and like aggressive.
Bro,
Okay.
blow smoke in his fucking lungs, or like even at him. He just like sniffs the bowls.
Okay.
What the
Okay.
That cat goes limp. That
Dylan?
cat doesn't do
Okay.
okay. Lay there limp, just like dangling around.
Dylan is the god of taking weed virginities. He took Max's weed virginity, my weed virginity, my girlfriend's weed virginity, his girlfriend's weed virginity. And okay, so I'm gonna tell you my story of when I first got high with Dylan. Actually, this isn't the first time I smoked weed. This was the first time I got high off of weed. Because the first time I smoked weed was like
You
at
were
like
drunk in
I
college.
was way too drunk at a party with my film buddy. He's like, "Yo, you want to smoke a bowl?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude." He's like, "You're fucking gonna be crossfaded. That's probably bad if it's your first time." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck." And you know, I'm glad like I was like literally way too drunk to even like feel high. So I so I basically just didn't get high. Or at least I didn't feel high.
The first time that Angel got high and the last time that she got high, like or like the most recent times that I've seen it, were like she would have the first time she took it, she was like, "Oh, that was none," and then like like one of the last nights I was there before I left the apartment, Dylan and Angel are both in Max's room, laying on his bed. They're just like,
oh yeah, they're fucking dead.
Anyways, me
You're in
and
a comfy spot when you're baked.
True. That's
oh,
true.
dude, it's
Your body
it's
just
over.
wants
It's
to
over.
shut the fuck
If you lay down
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
baked, it's
It's
over.
game.
It's done. It's game.
Yeah.
Game
See,
over.
Dylan will never be able to claim me or Brody.
Continue? No.
I will remain.
I'll get you fucking smoke weed like once before you die when you're
Okay.
80 or
Okay,
something, just so you
Okay, so
It's gonna be medicinal though, so I'm gonna be.
It'll probably be medicinal by that point.
okay, Dylan's gonna get weed fucking like illegal again probably. If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Dylan.
See, me and Brody are
One man
alcohol
doesn't
guys.
have that kind
I
of
like
power.
alcohol. I
Yeah.
feel like
Especially when the conservative government figures out they can make money off marijuana. Then nobody can stop it.
I know. Anyways, so my first time smoking weed, or my first time getting high with Dylan, was he gave me I think, I don't know like how we got to the point, but I think it was like I want to smoke weed. What?
I remember this story. Okay. So we're over at Angel's place. We're all having a fire and shit. And Zach, you're like, I want to smoke some weed.
No.
So-
That was not the first time. That was not the first time. We
Yeah, that
smoked
was
weed.
not the first time.
I
That was the night when we had to run back to my house at 5 in the morning.
I spent $40 when you gave me weed, so you gave me like the fattest fucking bowl, and I literally
Yeah.
fucking walked home.
$40 was mainly because I had to walk across fucking Redcliffe. to
Yeah, I
get
know,
the weed.
while you
Yeah.
were baked, but I literally walked home like this with my hands in front of my
It was
face.
like this.
No, it was like this. It was like this. No, it was like this. And so I walked home like this because I thought that I was so baked that if I was to fall, I wouldn't have the reaction time to save myself. But so I would just like splat, like crack my head open on the cement. So I was walking home like this just in case I fell. So I'd already have my hands in front of me, so I would have I wouldn't need the reaction time to fall
Wow.
and save my fall. So it
Right.
probably
Okay.
looked so
Well
fucking.
said.
I probably looked like I was on a lot more than weed.
Holding your hands in front of you like this really bad. If you fall, you can break them.
I
Really how I
know.
broke my arm.
Like an
I-
old
Well, it's better than
school
breaking my
Minecraft zombie
face.
looking ass.
Like, if you have
Some guy looks out his window. It's like, "Fuck, The Walking Dead is happening."
Okay. One thing I remember from that night most clearly is fucking Zach coffee into the bong and the hash was going.
Story. I got a good story.
This is when I started smoking weed.
I think this was the first time. Wasn't it in Pillar Park?
No. The first time I smoked weed was through your
was
your
like-
weed vape,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and we played Smash.
At Pillar Park this one time, brought the bong. We packed Zach this nice fucking bowl, had like
Oh,
just beautiful fucking herb in it, and I had this nice little nugget of hash. Rolled that fucker up, planted it right in the middle of the bowl. Just a fantastic fucking bowl.
This is a massive masterpiece.
Goes to smoke it.
I love hearing Dylan's description.
About halfway down the herb, and the fucking okay, the fucking
Don't look at general. Do not look at general. Don't do it.
you already
Do not.
I'm looking at
I'm not going to.
oh fuck you! I'm
the bowl was burnt like halfway down, and this hash nugget was lit up real nice, like all glowing red, good to go. And this man, he does like a little, and I'm like, oh no, because anyone who smokes weed know that the is a bad fucking news sign. That means you're about to cough like a motherfucker.
And the thing is, I have asthma too, so it's like 10 times worse.
Zach, being the inexperienced smoker that he was at this point, did not remove his face from the bong as he coughed. So as he coughed, that nice little fucking glowing hash nugget got sent into fucking orbit. As he coughed into the bong.
I remember that.
Oh my god.
Me and Dylan were sitting there. Oh, all we see is this little hash bubble. Okay, but you see, here's
remember
the
this.
thing.
Glowing. It was like a fucking tracer bullet in COD. Like I saw that bitch.
It probably came down and killed somebody. Like
Okay. But no,
Like a
remember,
fucking-
As you're fucking dying, I grab the bong. I look at the bong. I'm like, there's still weed in there. I grab it. I'm like, fucking smoke the rest
yeah,
on
yeah.
you. And you're like, bitch.
I was like, weed, bro. I was gonna smoke that.
My plants.
Hey, Dylan.
Max has
looking
smoked
the
like so
general-
many of the rest of my bowls. Like
guys
literally,
understand I
Max,
live on a
Max is
farm.
like the cleaner up of bowls.
Like, if you guys ever wanted, you guys could just
No,
grow on the field.
Yeah.
Like I don't,
Anyways.
we don't grow anything in the field, so you guys could just grow your own weed if it works.
Anyways, I remember the first time I got high with Dylan was.
What if we played airsoft in the weed
Grow
field?
weed in
Oh
Canada.
shit!
They have, like, heat
Through the
lamps.
weed field, bro.
Could you imagine that?
A
That'd
new
be
pod map.
Dude, you know how fucking
God,
hard
man.
it is to grow a goddamn wheat field?
well, you have to try out
In
there.
anywhere but Jamaica, it is fuck near impossible. You need a greenhouse and like heat lamps and shit.
What if I have a greenhouse?
Well, we still need to buy like $900 worth of heat lamps.
I have heat lamps.
But are they the right kind of heat lamps? You need UVB,
Yeah, they grow plants.
You're a heat
but
lamp.
it needs to be UVB.
I
Zach,
don't know.
what is going on in your
I only
fucking
have
Twitch
UAV.
chat right now?
I don't know.
You got some weird guys speaking some fucking gibberish.
He's a fucking.
I'm not joking.
He just probably doesn't speak English, bro. What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with that. You can speak different languages. It's okay.
No, this is English only.
Oh my god.
I got legs.
It's
down,
racist.
backpacks,
I'm pretty sure that Max is the only person in this call who's ever changed their like tag more than me. Because he went through,
Alright.
he literally had like
What's going on, bitch? He says.
what was the Jacksepticeye related one again? It was like
Oh,
Maxiplier Septiceye.
Max Player's septic ass.
Maxiplier septic
amazing.
ass.
That's such a good name.
That's like one of like the original Cringe Crew videos. I think I still have it.
Fuck.
It's on my
wait.
Google Drive.
Did you okay? Did you guys know? I was yesterday. I was looking through Amazon Prime. Like I'm super interested in like true crime shit.
I saw that.
But like I posted on Twitter yesterday. But so apparently there's this show called Head Case, and it's on Amazon Prime, and it's literally marketed as real life home footage of actual serial killers killing people. That's what it's marketed as, right?
We live in a society.
and it's on Amazon Prime. So I'm watching this shit because I was like curious. I was like, there's no fucking way this is real. Like this has got to be some kind of like fucking clickbait scam. And so like
Amazon
I'm watching
ironically
this. I'm watching
police
this,
files already.
and it leads you to believe it's completely real. And so like I'm like fuck, dude, I'm gonna be put on some kind of like watch list for this shit. Like watching this because I'm like full believe I'm just like watching people just getting like murdered, and like it's not like gory or anything. It's like but it's like it's basically like I think they like drug somebody or something. But like it was like I'll put on some kind of fucking watch list. Like I felt like I was watching like Live Leak or some shit. Like
Because
dead ass. But so like I did like more research on it because like I watched a scene where it was like them talking to, or like the serial killer and his wife talking to his mother, and like it was like such bad acting that I was like, there's no way this is real. Like this just seems like bad acting. So I Google it, and sure as shit, it's literally just a marketing strategy that they literally just marketed it as like real. It was real serial killers. Like I mean, it was probably based off a true
God damn
story.
it.
I think it was based off of a true story, but like
Again, like false advertising.
yeah, it was like it was so bullshit. Or like it wasn't like it was like, how is that legal as like a marketing strategy? Like how is that allowed?
Big money.
Especially on Amazon Prime. Like what the fuck?
So sorry for interrupting, but you're gonna want this interruption. Angel says the stream is like fucking up bad.
Yeah,
Is
I
it?
do
dude.
can't hear the
Yeah,
stairs.
It really is.
You can't what?
yeah, I'm watching it. Your stream's freezing and shit hard.
It's just freezing. Can you at least hear the audio?
No,
Um,
Angel said the audio was being fucked.
Ah, shit. Well, we can still go because I'm still recording this, so fuck it.
And I also got a piss, so I'll be right back.
I don't know if we can stream this on Twitch. I'd like to, but
audio is going through. There's audio. I just checked.
oh, if there's audio, then it's fine. It's a fucking
No, but
podcast.
it's constantly freezing, constantly buffering.
Oh,
It's constantly
oh,
doing
it,
that.
it says it's fine
Fuck
from my end,
Twitch.
but I need a new computer. That's all I need. I literally just need a new computer.
How much you willing to spend on one? I'll see if I can still talk to my uncle.
Yeah, dude, I'm totally down.
How much do you okay to spend? I guess you don't have to say on the podcast. But wait till off the podcast.
Yeah.
You don't have to say how much, but
Yeah.
we'll look at it, my boy.
Anyways, anybody else have some cool shit to say? How about Ogles? Ogles, we haven't heard from you like all podcasts. So like,
Well, he's
What's
been
up, bro?
making these amazing.
I know you just been making memes in the
It's because I have
fucking.
nothing to say. You guys are talking about like weird shit that I can't relate to that like happened to only you guys.
The Ouija board sessions.
When
you-
when you
I don't know.
when you guys were talking about things like birthdays and stuff like that, like
What
you
are you
don't have a
talking about? Birthdays? Yeah, you don't have a birthday, bro.
no, you guys were talking about birthdays earlier, like at
New
the
Year's.
start.
We're talking about fucking New Year's.
Yo, now you're talking about New Year's, but I don't know. Like on my 16th birthday, I had like the worst. It was like the worst thing ever. I had my family over and all my friends, and we were just waiting for the family to go so we could like fuck around and play games. And anyways, my aunt and her husband got drunk, and they ended up staying overnight and arguing upstairs the entire
Oh
time.
no.
And it was the most awkward thing because their kids were still in the house like the whole time, and we couldn't do anything. So like the whole night was just them screaming at each other, and we're just trying to ignore them, and it was like the dumbest shit ever. And like everyone at my house just can never forget that. And that was like no one came to my birthdays anymore after.
That's such a depressing story. What the fuck?
Hey Dylan,
Fuck all those.
story of those little shitter kids that like they went and ding dong ditched the apartment.
What's that?
Oh my
Oh,
fuck.
yeah,
Okay.
Auto bleepers,
Okay.
what do they call them?
Okay. So.
What?
So we're playing grounders out on the playground right behind the apartment. I mean, you guys all know what that is. Besides maybe us, but like everyone else should pretty much know what that is. But like, yeah. Anyways, there's a playground right behind our apartment. We were all like, okay, F it, we're gonna go play grounders. It's just me, Dylan, Max, and Angel, I think. And we're just about to go play, and then this huge group of kids comes in like full patrol, all on bikes, and they all came over, and they were just about to come play with us. And then
It's a fucking squad.
they average from like 14 to like 16 in age, and eventually they were like, yeah, we were gonna go ding dong ditch the some of the people in the apartment areas, and then we're like, oh, we know the guy. There's this guy above us. He complains about us all the time, and he thinks we're terrible people. We're not terrible people. You just literally have your ear on the ground listening to us as we do anything we do, which is like nothing.
So. Brody?
Oh,
But we haven't heard any noise from him. Apparently, the whole time I've been gone, no noise from up there at all. And
Damn.
even when I've been back, I've heard nothing. It's fucking.
I haven't even
great.
seen his car. I don't think he's there anymore.
He just died.
I mean, maybe.
He probably just
Anyways,
moved out.
They went over to Ding Dong Dish his door number, and as they all got on their bikes, one kid goes like, "Auto N-words, roll out!" And they all just like rolled off on their bikes at the same time. And we were just like, but he dropped the bomb too. Like he totally did. And
Like,
all went around the-
like full hard R too.
yeah.
Oh my god. Holy shit. And wait, how old was this kid?
At
Like
old
15.
yeah.
15?
Anyways, they
Oh
all
my
biked
God.
around and they got into the front door and they tried to ding on the guy's number. and it didn't work. So what they did was they went to the room that's like directly like 2 spots below where our room technically is, and they went right in front of the guy's railing, and the guy hopped the railing who was in that apartment room. He went over the railing and he chased all the kids out. They were all screaming. We were watching it happen as like this big beefy dude from downstairs is just going at it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck.
Eventually,
I
they
remember
came back and were panicking. It was fun.
Okay, I remember this one time. Me and Dylan are in the me, Dylan, and Angel are all about to smoke up. I take my bolt and I start to fucking just die. And then next thing, all I hear from down below is, "Don't worry, buddy, got this. Just drink some water." I'm like, what the fuck? I look over, I see about 4 people, and I'm like, "You guys smoking a joint?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, it's like, you dumbass, don't fucking die.
Max, how is your
Oh,
internet so
God.
amazing, but your face cam is so pixelated?
Okay, it will not go into 1080. It will not go HD for some reason.
Discord's a dong.
HD's nuts.
Do I look decent?
You look alright.
No, you're
It's all okay. It's kind of
You look
pixelated.
the
but-
second most pixel, man.
Ah,
You look pretty cute.
Brandon's camera is pristine, bro.
Yeah, right now.
Like literally.
Yeah.
I look
Brandon's
right.
camera,
Oh,
he's
no.
just
Am I
pristine.
good now? Am I
It's
good?
like professional Hollywood
still
lighting.
good.
Fucking, it just
Oh,
just
Max kinda
encapsulates his
pixeled himself a little bit.
Viking
There
beard.
you go. Hold on.
Hey Max, what did you think of that photo I put of you in the general?
It's sexy. It's totally 100%.
If you download it, it has a name on it.
I don't want that on my computer.
I named the file
Kill-
something special for you.
Okay,
For the
okay.
stream, for the stream, I posted I edited a photo of Max with his mouth open, and there's a dong about to go in.
About to enter.
He'll suck it for a
You're
goal.
not there.
We told that story last podcast, actually,
I know, it's just fucking funny.
of Max sucking the wank for $1.
Like the thumbnail to a
Wait,
reaction.
what?
When you suck the thing for $1.
Suck the
I'm
wang
not
of the-
gay, but $1's $1.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
I
wank
ain't
for a
gay, but
goal.
$1's a dollar.
That was on New Year's too, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
No,
was-
no, that was
when we had
not.
fucking
No, that
fire.
was on New Year's. That
Oh,
was
no.
during my
12-hour live.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That was my 18th birthday podcast, which
I
was
was
also when I hit
so mad.
10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I was so mad because that was in the phase where I hated Kirby and Yoshi, and we were playing Smash 64, and Ben really killed me at 10 with a fucking gun, Kirby. And I
Smash 64 is literally just like Yoshi and Kirby. Yoshi and Kirby are like really good in that game.
And so,
So
like,
it's like
I
the
was so
metagame.
tired of playing the game that I walked out of the room and I just took a shot. And Dylan was like, "Oh, he's taking a shot," and he came out, and I was just like, I looked so depressed.
What the fuck?
Hold up.
My shot.
Gotta get your love, gotta get your love, gotta get your love now.
How many people are calling this man, bro?
Oh yeah, I got Brandon's phone number through Skype,
Through Skype.
and I kept calling him on his
Yeah,
cell.
3 in the morning.
bastard. Yeah, well, that's
Oh
while we were
my
playing Halo, or
God.
was that while we were playing
We were
Civilization?
playing
I don't know.
Civilization, and I just kept
Oh,
calling
yeah.
him. And he didn't know it was me. He just kept complaining like, "Who the fuck is calling me at 2 a.m.?" Like,
You're a fucking tard.
Uggles is such a fucking troll. Like every time I play a game with him, he's always gonna fucking troll you, bro. Like
Zach used when Zach was streaming on like YouTube and stuff like that, and Twitch. I kept calling him on Skype, and it like automatically signs you in when you install Skype. So like, when you type in your info when you get your computer, it already has Skype downloaded. So what I did was just I kept calling him, and it just pops up in the middle of the screen.
I know
with,
it's like
blazing audio.
like fucking 2018, and you're calling me on fucking Skype in the middle of the stream. And it's like do 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 do. Like fucking like oh my
The
god.
Skype era is an era that is long past. We do not speak of the Skype era.
I remember I had like the boomer mentality going into Discord. I was like, Skype is what I know. I don't want to go to Discord. It's too confusing. It was like I had the boomer mentality.
Realize how stupid easy it is.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. I was just like, because Skype was like what I was comfortable with. It was just like, it was like a comfort food, and then moving to Discord, it was just like, I was like, I can call people on Skype, like, but I don't know. I think Discord's definitely better.
Reason anyone here can actually communicate with one another.
Yeah, I know, right?
Brody put a.
Can we
poll on
all say
Twitter.
that COVID sucks? Elite ballsack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Brody put a poll on
Oh,
Twitter
fucking COVID.
for who he should main.
Lungs are dying. The economy is
Dude, that's
dying.
so
The
dumb.
country is dying. Everything is dying.
Brody put a poll for who he should main in Smash, and he said he accidentally put it in the Rob Discord.
I did. I
so it was
accidentally put
biased.
the top Discord, so it was stupid bias.
Rob
And then
Discord.
I-
Oh, you
okay,
should have been Rob.
So
Well, that's what
but-
they said. It literally, it was a three-way tie between Joker, Rob, and Fox. And I was like, okay, well, I guess because if we take out the Rob Discord, it's a three-way tie. I'm gonna redo it. And I literally was like, I'm redoing the last poll, but I'm fixing it because the Rob Discord.
Brody, literally never do a
now-
statistics course ever.
So now, immediately after that, everyone
Filthy
voted
fucking
Rob,
Rob
and I was
is.
like, all right, I guess they want Rob. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, they're probably all biased now because I said the Rob
Oh
Discord.
my god.
I
Yeah.
picture Rob mains as like fucking like just like absolute like what you would picture like your typical redditor, you know, like just like super fucking obese, like just like eating Cheetos and like fucking
What the
like playing like fucking Fortnite with his Cheeto fingers, like
Really?
that's what I picture a Rob main as.
I've never seen an overweight person that plays Rob.
I've seen it. I think I don't
I
know.
know that play Rob or Rob.
I just feel like
Gabriel.
Cringy, nerdy people that do Fortnite dances, or maybe that's just how
oh
I
yeah,
view most
those are Rob mains.
That's
Yeah,
Rob?
definitely.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of Fortnite dances, I remember fucking I joined one of Zach's stream back when I was still with my dad's, and I donated $20 and I made Zach do a Fortnite dance.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. You did
Amazing.
not donate $20. You donated like $5.
12.
No.
Twelve.
It was a fucking big one. It was $20.
Was it 20? Okay, you know, fair enough.
Yeah, because you said $20